Alright, it's time for me to start thinking about electrical infrastructure, etc. So I have actually got my solar box that I built quite a while ago out. I gotta screw that in. Okay. I've got basically the solar meter, the solar controller over here. I've got a fuse panel over here. So I'm trying to encapsulate all of the electrical components in a relatively small area. Now my plan is to put the batteries on the opposite side of this partition, maybe up against the seat, so it can have more of a metal structure to stand against. This is going to be so heavy, those AGM batteries. So basically this is what I'm going to do. This is the inverter. Got a pure sine wave inverter here. 3,000, 6,000 watts. I'm going to take two hands to do this, but I just want to show you. And that's I'm going to put this in the box as well. I also have these dual outlets over here, so I can use 110 volts. At least there's 6 different 110 volt connectors connected at pure sine wave. 3,000 watts. It should not be overtaxed. 6,000 watt surge. So let me get this in, and then I'll show it. All right. Now I've got these pigtails, I guess you would call them, out, pointed out here, so I will be able to attach multiple 110 or household current over here. Now over here I have these holes that I made with a Kreg jig. Let me move my camera around so you can see them. So I can drill through the bottom of this and into the laminate, and hopefully also into the plywood below. This is just going to be a start. I'm going to have to mount this thing somewhat early because I can't drive around with it sliding. So that's basically going to be what I'm going to do first. And like I said here, I've got the fuse box, I've got the solar controller, I've got the meter for the solar controller. So this is my start of putting the infrastructure together. I've got to go get my drill or power screwdriver out here and mount this thing temporarily into the floor of the van, and then later I'm going to mount it also into this wall, but just to give it double durability. Plus it's going to be very near this wall, so hopefully that would hold it back as well. So just want to give you a quick look at what I'm doing now. I'm beginning to try to actually get things done. Once I've got this in place, now I can think about wiring, etc. Creating a conduit up along the edge of some kind, and figuring out where I'm going to make the drops or where I'm going to put them in the ceiling. Like I was saying, the ceiling might stay unfinished because I can't get any less height in here. It'd be too uncomfortable for me. So that's my plan. So let me get this screwed down, and I am one step closer to having this thing at least powered up, if not furnitured up. Okay, I'm going to just put a couple of these in to show myself doing it, and then I will put the rest in, because this is going to boring as watching the cement dry. I'm hoping this is good. Yep, that's going to work well enough to keep it at least temporarily in place. And alright, pretty stable. Now I'm going to do, I only got 2, I got 6 more screws, so I'll get this one, I'll get one on the other side, and then I've got some more on order. But that'll keep it stable while I transport whatever I'm going to transport for a while. Alright, now I'm also going to get something over here and sort of build a framework over here so I can anchor it also on 3 sides, trying to make it as stable as possible for moving. So I will put this together and then we'll take another look at it once I'm finished. Alright, looking pretty good here. I've got it secured on this side pretty sturdily, and I've got it secured on that side. So it's not going to move much. I still got to build more framework. I've got to mount it to the wall behind, etc. But at least that's a start, and it's a start on getting the power ready for this van. So I'm going to stop here. It's hot as Hades out here, and I'm going to go inside and think about what the heck I'm going to do next.